Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 4 of Stranger Things, entitled Will the Wise. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links are in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Last episode, we saw Dart inside Dustin's hat. That's where he's hanging out at. And Will got gaffled by the big old space cloud tornado farts. That's what's going on. And I'll go ahead, Jerry, again, does his best work behind the scenes. I'll go ahead and tell you guys, I watched a little bit of this just a second ago. I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit because I got to him. I'm going to mute this, actually. I got to him being right here, like out in this. Hold on, I'll tell you the exact spot. He got gaffled, blah, blah, blah. He said he was feeling it everywhere. I did the intro. I'll do the intro again for you guys. Stranger Things. Created by the Duffy brothers. Did all that. Did that. Blah, blah, blah. They had this super deep-ass conversation. I was feeling horrible for little brother. I said that he needs a hug. Or what he actually needs is Jerry. And that Jerry would take care of him. I made it a good little chunk, huh? And then I got right here. I look over. Not recording. It fucking cut off. It only recorded the first 20 seconds of my last thing. So that's where we're going to pick up is right here. Jesus, man. If I would have gotten to like this area below, I don't want to get a preview of it. If I would have got to like this area and it not been recording, I would have been sick to my fucking stomach. Look at this. Yep, my man was taking a drag and she runs in and tries to slam a door. And that's where we're going to pick up with fresh eyeballs. He's pissed, bro. You like coming home after school when you weren't supposed to go out? And your mom's sitting there in the chair? No. I ain't never had that happen. That's a typical trope.
Friends,
here we go.
Don't lie. Not your bullshit saying, hey, don't walk away.
Nah, we got to have this conversation.
Where'd you go on your little field trip, huh? Where?
Mind your business.
Did you go see Mike?
He didn't see me.
Yeah, well, that mother and her daughter did, and they called the cops.
Called the copperoos.
And all I ask of you is that you follow 3 simple rules. 3 rules. And you know what? You can't even do that!
I gave you one job.
And no TV.
You didn't have to take the Eggos out of the actual fridge. You see my nose bleed? You ain't picking that up, brother.
All right. Well, congratulations. You just graduated from no TV for a month to no TV at all.
No!
I thought she was going to keep it lit up when he unplugged it. Oh my goodness, not her TV. No more Netflix for you, little mama.
You are like Papa!
Oh, that's not fair.
I'm like that.
Ooh, that's not.
Right.
That's not fair at all.
Go back in the lab. One phone call, I can make that happen.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm not so crazy about you either.
Wow.
You're a brat.
Wow.
You know what that word means? How about that be your word for the day, huh?
B-R-A-T, baby.
Why don't we look it up? B-R-A-T. Brat.
Yuck 'em.
Hey! Grow up! Grow the hell up!
Oh, no. That's a lot of glass you got to fix. That's money. People gonna have to come out. You're gonna have to put her under the floorboard like Octavia. That's gonna be a lot. That's gonna be a lot of money for you to have to fix that shit right there. I'm gonna go ahead and say this out loud. I'm Team Hopper. I'm rocking with Hooper on this one. I understand 11 because 11 at the end of the day is a child. I understand her emotions. She's going through some things. She misses her friends. She's sad. She's depressed. She's fucking feels like that she's locked up like she used to be. Except she's no longer in a closet and she has a minute amount of freedom. She just can't go outside because of the dangers that could bring to both of them and to everybody else around them. And while he's trying to work on a solution to that, patience is a key, but you can only have so much patience, especially as a child. And you're over getting close to a year, I think is what they were saying, 300 and something days. I get her emotions, but I'm rocking with Hopper on this one, man. You gotta stay safe. He only gave you 3 rules. Please follow them so I can keep us both safe. I'm just trying to here to feed you, to teach you, and teamwork makes the dream work. You know? I would have done one thing different with that scene, and maybe they will, and maybe I'm just tripping. I don't know if I saw it or not, but like with the glass being broken, I would have had a minor cut on him maybe somewhere like on the cheek, like right in this, somewhere noticeable for the camera, for the audience to see, and obviously somewhere for 11 to see. But I would have a cut, a little bit of blood, just to show even the consequences to the actions that she does, even if it is minor consequences, and that Hopper's hurt. And she could also, I mean, being a kid, could spin it, be like, this is your fault, you did this, blah, blah, blah. But like, just to see that he was hurt, I think would be sort of a small, little nice touch. But we'll see how it progresses. Think about this, bro. Joyce works at a fucking convenience store selling Band-Aids and coat hangers and has enough money for a house and 2 cars. And 2 kids. Don't forget, that's the other big thing. They also require food and clothes and money to go to the movies and... No. Oh, he having a goddamn nightmare. I don't know if y'all can see my eyes moving, but I got a headache now.
Her palms start to sweat.
Vomit on your sweater already? Mom spaghetti? He's nervous?
These are the signs.
He looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd grows so loud he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking now, everybody's joking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, loud, snap back to react. What happened? Sorry, the Caucasian in me just fucking snapped for a second.
What is it? It's too hot. Body temp back up.
No.
What?
He likes it cold.
He likes to call. What the fuck are you talking about, William? Hey, Joyce, that's a moment to be like, who, what? Oh my goodness. Was that a block or a charge? Well, it was definitely a blocking foul. Steve was moving.
You're moving your feet. Plant them next time. Draw a charge.
I ain't gonna lie, but that was solid advice. Who's gonna do some coke, fuck boy? You remember when some people would smack the shit out of somebody's head during Duck Duck Goose? They'd be like, duck, 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 duck. Every once in a while they'd be like, duck. Or for Goose, they'd be like, goose. I do think, I'm gonna interrupt this serious moment they're getting towards, but I do remember, this is a great screen to pause on, by the way, is that as a kid, you find things just dumb funny for no reason. And I honestly can't remember. I feel like I was sitting down, so I wasn't the person, obviously, that had to run or whatever. But I just remember sitting in that little circle and just duck. The only thing the kid kept doing was just duck for everybody. And it felt like, in my brain, thinking back to the memory, it feels like it lasted 20 minutes. Knowing as a kid, it was probably just like 25 seconds. But like, it was just like every kid was duck, duck. There was never a goose, and we started all laughing. And every single person they went up to and touched their head said, when he said duck, we would laugh even harder. And we were crying laughing. And it was one of the funniest things ever. It was hilarious. I don't know why, just duck, 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 just forever. Duck. We just couldn't stop laughing. There was never a goose. We never got to get up. That's what this little girl's doing right here, bro. Duck. Oh, there it is. Goose.
I think we should go.
Y'all don't have to walk so fucking suspiciously. Isn't that Chris Jericho's Titantron from the early 2000s?
Growing, spreading,
Oh, 100%.
the memories.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. No, it's okay, sweetie.
Got that poor little kid sitting there in the fucking winter shirtless.
We acquire more knowledge. I'll go to Will's after school. See what's going on. You guys stay here and find Dart.
Dart? What's he got to do with this?
Will heard him in the Upside Down. I don't know how yet, but he's got to be connected to all this. He's got to be.
It's kind of got a point, bro.
If we find Dart,
And I think the sooner you guys bring Max into this, that she can help as well in some way, shape, or form. And Dustin has an attachment now to Dart, so he doesn't want anything to happen to him, so he's kind of hesitant on being like, hey, I got this thing. Turn that shit on with your brain powers. Got that fire going, though. That'd be nice. in the cold only. This poor little brother just drawing away. Bunch of scribbles. Unless he's making like one big piece. Yeah, because I can see where blues and brown. Yeah. I can see where. Yeah.
More of the same.
Yeah. No. It's a bigger picture. It's a puzzle piece.
Scribbles.
It's a puzzle piece.
Wait.
What?
Wait. These black lines, see?
What?
It's a puzzle piece.
Does this mean anything to you?
Is this the other side? Is this like that's the tunnels? The tunnels in his brain.
Maze
Yeah, the
or
tunnels. The
road?
tunnels he saw in his brain.
I mean, it's sort of forking and branching like lightning.
You think it's a storm?
No, the stormy tree was completely different. He used red. And this is all blue and has some weird dirt color.
It's the underground path under the
It's
pumpkins.
roots. Remember he was saying it was spreading and
Killing.
I don't want to be in your stupid party anyway. I'm out. Have a nice life.
No. That's such a typical middle school fucking argument, though. Have a nice life.
By the way.
Have a nice life, dude. And then like 3 days later, you're like, hey, you want want a cupcake? Oh, Billy saw that shit play out. Why are you out here dressed like somebody's stepdad? A very
Kid you were talking to.
abusive stepdad.
No one.
No one?
Just a kid from my class.
Why are you looking at him like that, bro?
And something you learn is that there's certain type of people in this world that you stay away from. And that kid, Max, that kid is one of them. You stay away from him, you hear me? Stay away.
I don't like what's being implied right here, my friend. If I was her, I would just never talk to him, to be honest. Like, to Billy. I would sit quietly in that car and just...
Mom.
Hey, 11 does kind of like a Jane, to be honest. Is this your actual mother? Congratulations, you fucking killed her. That's fucking paid right there. Is that your actual mommy? I'd ask Hopper as soon as he got home, be like, hey, do we know this lady? Have we met her? Can I get information? Is she here? Is she dead? I don't know what's happening. She just turned to dust. What if that was her mom's last moment of like trying to always get to this little realm, and then finally she does and sees her daughter and then just fucking...
Will!
Ooh. Y'all put...
Really matter. The point is, mistakes have been made. Yes, Steph, they're gone.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That recording would not have came through that clearly if you had that inside your bag purse. Y'all playing that shit, bro. That's...
Let's burn that laptop.
Well, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job keeping that stuff away, but I get it. If you're gonna burn it, shit. Pretend you are a blood queen that just found out that there is a hydro farm full of algae that you could take care of and prosper off of, and then burn that shit to the ground and upset everybody. Leaving Hawkins, come again soon. My right butt cheek itches. I had a cramp in my right butt cheek doing some squats last night, and now it's just
Hey, Dusty.
pain.
Hi. Hey, Mom. Everything okay?
Look at me. That fucking thing just ate. Muse, was that the cat? Just ate and killed and slaughtered the fucking family cat like it was nothing, and it's a baby fucking Demogorgon. It's just a baby Demogorgon. It's just a baby Gorgon. You're gonna rely on your upper body strength to get you back out of that hole, because I fucking couldn't.
Oh, Jesus.
look where you're at. Look where you're at. You giving something a whole colonoscopy. Jesus Christ. Wild. You're a wild human. Will the Wise, my brother, has been just fucking violated by this demon. And now has to remain cold because that's what he wants. So now he's a living embodiment of a whole other creature that has inserted himself into like a human form. So now he doesn't have these visions and stuff. He's feeling it in the moment. These are now memories, like he was saying, which is very nice. Nancy and Jonathan go all the way, get themselves kidnapped on purpose to record all that. It really would have sounded something like this. It would have been very muffled with that old ass recorder in your bag. But also 11 finding out about her mother, them finding out it's an actual root system like that, Max being out of the group, wanting to be in the group, but them not fully wanting to be in the group mainly because of Mike, Billy coming off as kind of a fucking racist, but an ailing Will opens up to Joyce with disturbing results, while Hopper digs for the truth, literally. 11 unearths a surprising discovery, as does Hopper. So maybe that is 11's actual mom, and maybe that was her actually passing in that seat. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. Steve, again, used to be king of the school until he turned bitch. So now he's kind of playing second fiddle. Billy coming in, trying to run the high school and stuff. Even though he looks like he should have a 401k somewhere. I think Max needs to get away from Billy. It still feels like 4 episodes in, we're still building towards something, and it's taking a minute to build towards it. And if it is that demon thing, they have 5 episodes to really huck it and chuck it, you know? We also have to wait for the reunion with 11 and that group, and we have to wait for the reunion with Max. And I'm wondering if this season will end with Max and 11 both officially part of the group, or if somebody else exits. But that fucking cat's gone, and that's depressing. That's really depressing. That is a baby Demogorgon, little Demigorgon. He's just a little buddy with his face opening up like that. I think you should get rid of that thing, Dusty. It's the nuke is making it grow too fast. You got to stop it. That's all I really have for this episode. This is a good episode, but it's definitely there's 5 episodes left. This season feels like a step back from the first one, and I know those later seasons 3 and 4 are apparently really good from what I hear from everybody, and people are kind of indifferent on this one, but I do like the storytelling. It just feels like the storytelling is on pace to have a 20 episode season. There's only 9 episodes. We really have to get there. We got to get there. So episode 4 is entitled Will the Wise. Episode 5 entitled Dig Dug. That's Max's best game. Anyways, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to make the thumbnails and stuff for this. Do a little bit of editing. Actually, I got to clock into work in 5 minutes. I got to do that. Anyways, hopefully YouTube doesn't have this one blocked for too long. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.